The game on Inferno earlier, hitting a couple of flying AWP shots. It was quite amazing to watch, honestly. Cabby just looking to try and find something through the smoke there, shooting over towards Diggity. Oh, good denial though from NCL. And the safe passage to a post plan, but look at this, the lurk now coming out from Skinny. Just at the perfect moment. Is going to net the T-pistol for D13. So Tiger on the defensive. Bit of a slow start. Had all the right positions, but just forgot to hold that flank for a moment. Now here we are into the second. D13 going to buy, but Tiger forcing into it as well. Cabby going for that swag 7. The dangerous weapon on Vertigo. Sending it mid as well, looking to try to close the distance right on the corner. Another shotty's there as well. Cast up. The eagle in hand, just looking to support. There's the lineup, but oh, he's going to whiff it. Cabby managed to survive. Gets a second on 9 HP. That's a huge hold at mid. There's an entry. NCL going to be dealt with. Oh, over towards Dig there. NCL and 9 both dealt with quickly. Score shows us quick 360 as well. The Vertigo's sick basket. All right, you just settle your kettle. Here we are. Cabby and Dobu. Well, Cabby is Cabal. Right, okay. I was like, wait, who's Cabby? Anyway, there it is, Dobu. CZ, too strong for the moment. Back to the 2v2 we go. Swag 7 still alive. Didn't go for the upgrade there at mid. And Dobu hasn't found himself a primary weapon either. Happy just to utilize the CZ, but now Cabal is just hiding here on Tetris. Score seems to spot him, but can Dobu come in time? Reinforcements, rotation there. It's back to the 2v1. Bomb plant going to be stuck by Tamir now, who has to try to fight his way out of default. The swag 7 going to be too strong initially, and the second shot comes through as well. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Dobu, free upgrade on to the Krieg, his own. And that'll be Tiger finding their first round now as well. Tying up the map. Nice and early. It's good to see Urcast fragging up a Storm again. Do you get the joke? Because he's on 0 kills. Hopefully he will be fragging. I've missed him so much since he left Australia. There you go, 9. He's very aggressive there. Straight through the molly. Only able to find himself a single kill. As the bomb is going to be forced over towards the A site here. NCL trying to hold the cross here. From short. Denies the plant as well. Very aware of the situation. The smoke's not enough cover for D13, but look at this. Annihilation. He's going to be stuck in a very rough position. At least Score is there. Coming up through short for the trade. Flash misses the window for Dobu. That allows Score to try to close the distance now. Fighting with his teammate. Beautiful shots to bring it to a 2v1. There's the advantage now for D13, but the bomb is still down towards default. Dobu knows exactly where Score is. Who will peek first? The crab walk doesn't work out for Score. It's Dobu holding with that Krieg from the previous round, which has netted Tiger yet another. Doubling up to 2. And a strong start for the boys here on Tiger. Now, this is actually a D13's map pick. So I'm questioning their map pool. Starting with their train pick earlier on. Now, a bit of Vertigo. Seeming to like these very chaotic, very strategic maps. Nade down mid, so much damage there onto Skinny. And NCL as well. Looking for some more nade into the corner. Look at that angle. Great usage of that utility there. The boost comes through, but 9 fully aware of what was going on. Rate falls for free. And there we are. You can see that bomb rotating down one of the U-bends. Straight towards the A site. Tamir. He's going to jump into the corner, but he's making so much noise. All for just a deagle. But with a minute remaining, anything could happen. Look at that angle! Skinny with the hard read. Knew that Urcast likes that position. Sees that one perfectly. Such an awkward engagement to take for both players. And we are going to see a boost up. Looking for an awkward line, but the head spotted as the jump comes through, and Dobu deals the damage. Man advantage still for Tiger. There's a couple of deagles in play on D13. Oh, the two-tap with the Glock. Not enough to finish Dobu, but it does install some fear into his heart. And the deagle retrieved by NCL after a nice pick with the MP9. And as you can see, Dobu very worried about being so low in the health department. Skinny just looking to hopefully get a rotation frag, but there's a lot of work to do. Cabal up on it. Legit rock there. An awkward angle, not checked either. Skinny and Annihilation both fall. So that'll be a nice start to Vertigo for Tiger. D13 up on the primaries now. Finally on their first full bite. After losing the anti-eco, Tiger turned it into 3. Yeah, Tiger picked Nuke, and then we've got Mirage. So, interesting map pool. Vertigo, Nuke, and Mirage. I'm not sure which way the matchup is going to go, but I know Tiger certainly fragging up a storm at the moment. Dobu and 9 starting very strong. Great wants to go for the trade. Finds it through the top of the molly. Just barely pulling the spray back in the nick of time, but the two-man push. Down dig falls back. Dobu, aggressive towards B stairs. Just hoping to punish any aggression through the smoke, but D13 happy just to hold down towards the lower U-bend. No cast. May find score in a moment. The slow peak, dangerous. Score does gain some map control. Gap in the edge of that smoke, not lined up, just thrown on the fly. But both players trying to play through it. Urcast surely spotted the feet there on the cross. Here comes another smoke for the front of sight. Over towards the back. 9 just posturing for the retake. Happy just to stay passive as now the rotation starting to come out from Tiger. Looking to group up and all come through here together. No one from below. No flanks for D13 to have to worry about. Plenty of util on the CTs for the retake as well. Score in a very odd position. He's going to be first point of engagement, surely, and he falls before the smoke even fades. Plays a common position. Urcast deals with him, spots a shoulder on the jiggle as well, and he'll deal with Skinny. Look at this, such an odd position rate. He just wants to deny the diffuser. He's hiding in the smoke, can't quite find Dobu, spraying straight at the bomb, but the diffuser comes out right at the perfect moment, and Rate will fall right in the end. A very ambitious decision, thought that he killed the diffuser, but he did not. And D13 drop yet another. Tiger looking very good, considering they didn't have the warm-up game earlier. They didn't have their first game of the upper bracket played. Aggressive push now coming out from D13, going for the floor spot, but still keeping the money around 2k. Now the split will come in. The flank 9 nice and easily. Tries to fight from above here on Tetris. Finds himself the double. Dobu. Skinny as well, and Urcast doing so much work here. Reaction time is nice with the Mac 10. Oh, gives them a fright. He just ran out of bullets, had nothing left in the tank. They're just shuffling the guns around, making sure that they can have the best weaponry possible heading into the 7th round. Tiger locked themselves a 5th. 2 alive, so the economy takes a slight hit. Tactical timeout coming out from D13. Looking like they are just going to try to find their feet. Get back into the game. And make some better decisions because, look, their approach towards these sites is nice. It's just the post plants where they're losing it. Or at least towards the A site. The B site, they're barely getting across. Dobu, too strong. 8 and 1 so far. Doing his job perfectly. The defense is strong all over the map, however. There it is. Dobu. The free one through the smoke, but oh, Tamir. Tries so hard to hit back. Get some damage. 9 as well. Beautiful line. As he goes on the aggressive around yellow. Skinny with a late push over towards mid now. Cabal going to be caught off guard. The mid control lost, but you can see Urcast on the reaction. On the rotation to CT. Has a flash to try to peek, but it's going to be the double peek from him and NCL just to maintain the line, maintain control. And the 1v2 is lost by the one man. Understandably so. Oh, big flick coming out. No connection for 9. Good nade placement. But it goes a bit deep. Score now wants to try to get back into this one. Does have the AWP. The firepower to play with. NCL prioritizing control of Dig here. Molly over towards Tetris. The full execute from D13. Trying to make their way through, but NCL, he's gone on the flank, gone aggressive through the smokes. Knows that both the T's are there. Heard all that utility. The sound cues. So much information gained. Urcast just barely whiffs the spray. Huge damage, but bomb goes down, and Urcast wraps around default there perfectly to find a frag for the round and to secure another for Tiger. Just making all the right decisions. Time and time again, Tiger locking them down. Into the 8th. Big start for Tiger. Certainly earning their stripes. Anti-13. So the whole bottom end through lowers, straight around the U-bend, looking to approach B ramp. A few split off. B stairs, rather. Does anyone else get completely confused by calling B stairs B ramp and A ramp A ramp? You don't call A ramp like stairs, you just call it ramp, right? Awkward situation. Here is Cabal with the first pick of the round, maintaining control of mid there. The 2-man push too strong. The Skinny somehow loses out on the timing. The cross goes down. Urcast keeps going forward. Full control of ladder room as well. But the T's forced to make some mistakes, forced to make a move. Somehow Score gets away with that one. Fully blinded, crab walking through the smoke. He should not be alive. Util comes through to me. Trying to flash Score straight on the line. Does have the AWP here to try to equalize the numbers. As it is going to be 3 men over towards the A site for that early rotation. Urcast still in ladder, looking to play for the retake on B. You can see Annihilation start to make his way through, but Score as well goes forward. The bomb is here. It's been planted. He's the only man alive on the A site. He had so much time to play with. Tamir, what the hell are you doing? Mistakes certainly being forced. Urcast coming in on the flank, but Annihilation, look at this. He's on the other side of the map, so looks like the call is just certainly to save. He's done some crazy things tonight, but I don't know if he can 1v4 up against the players alive on Tiger. There's some big names ahead of him. So he's just going to hide over towards Baggy, I'd believe. Also, just so you're aware, this is why the spot's called Baggy. See that little bag of cement? There you go. So if you're, you know someone's standing there waiting for the jump to come around, fall in there. You go, oh, there's one Baggy. There you go. Informative. I hope you're learning something. Well, Tiger certainly in charge now on the defensive here on Vertigo. D13 in trouble if they can't start to get back into this one. And they were certainly excelling on the T side earlier on, but the defenses of Tiger looking like a whole different ball game compared to MVP. Annihilation. Searching for the wallbang. This is going to be the Molotov to finish off 9. Score started it, but Tamir's Molly finished. Full control of ramp now. D13 looking to make their way forward. Got Rate as well, still just waiting towards the top of ladder. Wanted to go for the rotation, but Urcast, he's here. Overlord short, hiding on the edge of the smoke. He's waiting for some more. He knows that someone was next to him. What a play. The trigger discipline, too damn strong for Urcast. As it's back to the 2v3 now. D13, they have lost that man's advantage. And Urcast finds another big play, big hold, full control of the bomb. Certainly another round for Tiger. We'll see what Rate can get done, but he will not have the advantage as he goes to peek around this corner. Urcast in a strong off angle, but unfortunately for him, he goes way too hard. Very ambitious. NCL as well, just hiding there at Tetris. Rate trying to go for the pre-fire, but in the 2v1, NCL and Cabal, surely there's no way they lose this one. Toes almost spotted on the edge of the smoke there. Rate knows he's got 10 seconds to play with, wants to try to isolate this one. Spots the head of NCL over the smoke and tries to stick it. But Cabal only has that P250 to play with. Such an awkward situation. Back and forth, ring around the rosy we go. Who's going to win? Duck, duck, goose. It's Rate in the 1v2. 1v3 rather to clutch it. Caster's curse comes into full effect. And D13 find their second round. Oh my. What a swing in that round. Tiger should never lose in that situation. The angle isolation just working out for D13. But again, looking for this early ramp control. Smoke comes through the window down to ramp. Rate doing a bit of team damage as he tries for the pre-fire. Who's coming out over the smoke, but Tiger not actually contesting for ramp control. Just using the util to slow the T's down. Urcast going to be flashed in towards short now. On the line. Gets the info, but he hears the drop as well down below. A couple of footsteps on wood. Molly over the wall. Doesn't quite connect. The info's traded. Nine now up on the Jip Rock. The off angle strong. Connects as well. Samir down to 3, but it's the nade to finish. Urcast finishing what his teammate started. Snatching the frag away, but Annihilation sending all the eggs into one basket. The basket being the A site. Skinny. Oh, there's the line. Finds a headshot on the Urcast. Polishes him. Brings it back to the 4v4 now. Bomb going to man its way through. Hiding, just waiting. He has his head down. Knows that he's in trouble there. Right, just trying to get the safety. He goes up on default. Spotted. 9. Like a statue, barely moving from this position. Dobu now mollying off towards short, but his crosshair in the wrong position. He misses the mark, and there is the man advantage for Tiger, so they're still going to go for the round, but they're running out of time. Kits in play on many men. Cabal swinging, draws the crosshair. The crossfire too strong. There it is, another for 9. A big round from the AWP. And there it is, Annihilation trying to deny the defuse, but can't quite hit the right man. Couldn't see where he was aiming. Just had to pray to Gaben, and it didn't work out. 6-round lead now for Tiger as they get that defuse off right in the nick of time. 2 alive, so the economy takes a slight hit. But D13, a whole lot of rounds lost, so they'll be able to buy again, especially with that bomb plant. Interesting situation. So yet again, D13 will call for another tactical timeout. see if they can maybe find a hole. And that's the thing about Vertigo. There is holes everywhere in the defenses. It's so hard for Tiger to be able to watch everything at the same time. But D13, instead of splitting, have been going for a much more one-dimensional approach. Looking to force their way in. There's been a few times when they've tried to pressure both sites together, but they'll lose the bomb before the second side is pressured, so looks like they're a very readable team. 9. Always dealt with. Crosshair. Just barely missing the noggin. Cast just trying to play the sneaky off angle here at mid. We won't find anything. 3 men invested over towards the B site, expecting D13 to change something up, but again, they're just going to force their way towards the A site. 9, this time from heaven. Playing God here. He picks up first blood, wants some more. Molly's coming through. No bomb plant just yet. Still needs to try to make its way to site. Annihilation over the top of the sandbags. Waiting for that peak, and he'll net another. On to 9. They'll bring it to the 4v4 again. He's looking for it again. Just denying that aggression through the smoke. Skinny. Sharp with the Krieg. A disadvantageous situation for Tiger. We'll see if the lineup works this time. This time it works. Cabal gets it done as Dobu. He's going to be pressuring from the flank. Not quite spotted. Score going to be caught with util in hand. They're just smashing his way straight through scaffold. Looking for the perfect opportunity. Finds another. And still dances with the devil. Knows that Skinny is going to be close. Peaks at the perfect timing. But Annihilation deals with it. Brings it to the 1v1. And he is going to clutch it in the end. 3 for Annihilation. Might have actually been the 4K. His name's so long I can't tell how many kills he got. D13 Esports Annihilation taking up the whole column, but I assume it was a 4K. Finally starting to fire up as D13 get a 13th on the board. A 3rd, rather. Not 13th. A little bit early for that. Only 10 rounds off. I'm bad at maths. What can I say? Really. Tamir expecting the aggression. Nobu going for an early push towards the stairs now. So just like that, a couple of rounds lost, and the economy has been broken on Tiger. D13. They don't have the greatest weaponry either, so it's a bit of a mixed bag of a round on all regards. To me with the Mackie, still expecting the CT to be playing in the corner there. He won't find a thing. Oh, beautiful shot. Annihilation. Continuing the devastation. NCL, however, hits back with the MP9. Tamir tries to work a line, but it is going to be Skinny at mid. Denying Cabal control of ladder. A couple of smokes at the front of sight now towards A rather. The Skinny wants to go on the rotation. He's taking a little bit of time. The smokes may just fade as the bomb's trying to make its way to site. Usage of the utility just to slow that one down. Rate makes his way in. There's the flash. It doesn't quite hit short player, but NCL goes in as well and makes it a double. So the 2-for-1 trade make it a 3rd as Urcast comes in from above. Tetris playing games. The last man alive is going to be Skinny. He's over towards the scaffold area. NCL just hunting, but he goes for the pre-fire. Position now compromised. Has to go for the peak again. But 2 men, too many. Destroys him. And the whole 10-second defuse comes out. Tiger. They don't need a kit to clutch those. 3 for NCL. After a very aggressive retake there. Double kill for Urcast as well. And that is going to be back to the 6-round lead. D13. With the plant, may be able to go for the force if they want. But I dare say they need that utility. They need the firepower. Doesn't matter. They are buying up. They back themselves here. Mate, you can throw that on the run. You can throw that smoke on the run. You're wasting a whole second to trying to line that up. What are you doing? Maniac. Well, smoke comes down. Cabal smoking off mid, looking just to play with the MP9 again. Potentially expecting an eco, but the Galils are going to be heard, so D13 surprise factor has been given. Flash through the rate doesn't admit here. D13 making a whole lot of mistakes so far, excuse me, compared to what we saw earlier. Maybe it's getting a little late for them. They might be daytime gamers. Cast on the rotation. I'm going to pick up mid as they stack towards the A site. Or reinforce it, rather. Still the 2-1-2 split. Or 2-2-1. It's only Dobu still at B, but this time D13 heading this direction with full mid control. Tiger may just be able to go for the fast flank as well. Flash over towards a ramp now. Still going to make a bit of noise. D13 trying to make their way through, taking a little bit of time. All these flashes for nothing. Hoping that some aggression comes through. But up above, Urcast gets some damage done. Straight through the smoke. It's Dobu falling. Tried to work the timing there. Urcast only good for 2. So at least keeps it to the 3v3. But Cabal on that fast flank makes it work. Good placement on that nade as well. Doesn't quite hit the mark. Needs a bit of extra hurt on the ball, but this time it's 9 peeking over the edge. The dangerous frag to lock it down for Tiger. Retake coming in, 3 Kriegs in the hands of the CTs. Very dangerous indeed. Still not over for D13. Obviously, it's Vertigo. Tiger must play it if they've let it slip into the map pool, and it certainly looks like they know exactly what they're doing as well. D13 may just be a defensive side here. You can tell that they've got some executes, but Tiger are all over them at the moment. Okay, targeting that smokes it. Attempt for 8. Forklift could be for free. D13 Skinny starting to make his move. The site being given by Dobu. He's going to be holding a very passive line. He's only got a flash to play with. The fastest rotation to the late. Ready and waiting. Must have heard the boost. For the CTs, but Dobu fights for run out of ammunition just at the wrong moment. Great flashes, but the spam is there, and Rate finds the 2K. Nice nade going to be thrown, but Val and 9 need to try to clutch this one. 9 was at the ready. Has to close the distance. It's Rate. And the crossfire works out. Perfect team play for D13 to lock down a 4th. And if they can get 5, we still have a game. Grumpy Gamers in chat. Watching Vertigo. Acting like the T side is easy. Tiger, who are very sharp. Somebody's made some mistakes in chat. And getting overly frustrated. A little bit too invested into D13. It's very early in the game. Also remember, best of 3. Still 2 more maps after this. Maybe 1. We'll see. There it is. Flash towards the B ramp now. D13. Thinking that the defenses may dwindle here, but as you can see, it is going to be 2 men positioned towards B. Can't afford to leave just a single man alone. This is the mixed buy is here. And Tiger with the pistols. Maybe able to cause an upset. Dobu somehow gets away with murder. The score didn't spot him. Aggroing straight up the catwalk. Raid as well finds another towards A. That will draw the rotation back from NCL, but he's only got an MP9 to hold the A side. The bomb is here as well. Not sure if it was spotted. As it wasn't on Raid. It's actually on Tamir. Now the B fake is coming through. Annihilation certainly selling this one. But as you can see, the final player over towards the A site has been dealt with. It's up to Dobu on 5 HP. They know that he's close. He got a frag here before, and they didn't hear him rotate away. Annihilation. Massive play over towards B to net the 5th at the end for D13 and make this map achievable. Tiger lead by 5 heading into the second half. They only need 6 to cross the line. But what can they do on the offensive? Do they have the strats to get through D13's defense? But at the moment, it looks like they might. But it's a very closely contested. So I'm interested to see how this one goes, how this one plays out. It's only the first map as well. Heading into the nuke, it's anyone's ballgame. Well, that will be Tiger's map pick, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a moment with the second half. I'm just going to run off to the I'm gonna go to the I need to leave the room. That's what yeah, alright, I'll see you in a sec. Returned. Beautiful timing. Pistol round underway. Urcast dropping a couple of flashes from spawn and looking to go for the late split through mid. I like what I see. Tiger now. The 8 site for free. The bomb will go down. Nice plant. No one falling yet. Barely any blood drawn. Look at this late work from Urcast. Surely will be very secure point. But now the CTs, they're worried. They're rotating. Annihilation very ready for this situation as Urcast comes through. That's going to be commed. And all the CTs start to worry. Need to move forward before the flank comes in. But look at that. The forced aggression. Just going to be dealt with. Oh my lordy. Skinny. Thought that might have been on for a second. It was a 3v or 4v1, which he brought it back to a 2v1 very quickly. That flick through the smoke. Tried to go for the line. Tried to shoot at the sound he could hear spamming towards him. The target net it in the end. Beautiful strat coming through. Looking like they certainly are well versed, at least with pistol rounds. Over here on Vertigo, those flashes just forcing the CTs further back than necessary. The wall of smoke's too strong for the bomb plant. And then that flank, crucial from Urcast. And here it is on the pistols. We are going to see D13 take some risks, try to get back into the round. They could very easily be caught out of position. See how it goes. 257s, 3 Deagles. The weapons of choice. Ooh, looking for the wallbang. Skinny. Aware. He connects as well. Minimal damage, though. Tamir just jumping around. Deciding how to go for the setup here at mid. Urcast waiting for Cabal to make his move. So it will be a 2v2. Looking for control. The center of the map. Dobu throws a flash now. Happy to blind anyone up in the window. Urcast contacting. Oh, but he disregards the Deagle. Skinny works the timing on the peak. Does have his teammate there, but he has to hide his head. The util not quite there to flush him out, but Cabal is going to do it with his AK. Skinny gets over eager. Tried to fight with the Deagle. Now the 5-7 could be dangerous, but the re-peek into the spam from Urcast. Too strong, but the Deagle for a moment gets traded. It's Cabal now. Dominates mid. And it's all up to Annihilation over towards the B side, as that's where the bomb's heading for Tiger, and they've only got 10 seconds to get here. So there is a world where D13 caused the upset here. Score now going to hedge his bets and start to head towards that B side, but Annihilation looks to play for the retake. Body tag as well. Another headshot onto Cabal, and he brings it to the 2v2. Surely the upset round doesn't come through. Posturing and waiting. Annihilation dealt with, but only 11 HP remains. 9 trying to go for the upgrade. Almost his downfall. But he'll flick up just in the nick of time as score falls. And Tiger net a 12th. But that was certainly the situation that Annihilation started to set up. Oh my. Not again. The man. He made me lose my words earlier, and it could have almost happened again. If anyone didn't actually see his nuts clip over on Inferno, let's say run over to Twitter, run over to my Twitter and have a look at it. Or feel free to go on Reddit and try to find the clip as well. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, early pick. This should be a Tiger round regardless. 4 USPs remain up against full weaponry. Even the MAC-10 on NCL making the read. The CTs will be on the minimal buy. Also, probably forced by the lack of money in the bank for the Felines. Now looking to contest mid. Great. Gets caught in the open. Urcast tries to cover for the flick, but he loses his life for that one. Look at that. 1 HP on Cabal. Go down to a body shot, which is what comes through as well. That's a couple of rifles retrievable. The round may just be about to be turned on its head. However, look at that. Another headshot for Tamir. But Dobu goes on the rotation. And surely D13 just decided to save a couple of AKs. It is going to be the 3v2. Annihilation happy just to try to fight here with the USP rather than going for the free upgrade. Look at that. Close range with the MAC-10 jumping around the corner. NCL. A force to be reckoned with. The unarmored CTs just melting to the SMG. And there you have it. 13 now. Secured for Tiger. The money looking a bit mixed. Everyone goes for the upgrade. The MAC-10 could be quite useless here in this round. Only score with no head armor. No helmet. Smoke towards mid now. Skinny trying to fake the mid control as he goes for an early rotation over towards CT. He makes a whole lot of noise doing so, so surely that one's heard by Tiger. They go for a slower approach. NCL wants to go some control of ladder, but the audible's been called. And Tiger now sending 5 towards B. I think they've countered the utility at A. They know that there's going to be the stack towards that site, so hoping for the 5v1 or 2 towards the B site. We are going to see the boost coming out. Annihilation. Oh, jiggled close, but look at the timing on that one. Nade comes through. Hits the mark. Oh, Urcast spots the head. Annihilation doesn't, but certainly knows when there's some bullets firing towards him. No rotation still from the CTs as Tiger are edging closer and closer towards the B site. Smoke on the front may just buy some extra time. Tiger don't go for the execute just yet. Urcast making a whole lot of noise on his own. But D13, they've done nothing for info at A. They're just staying passive this whole time. Speaking of, Molly goes down 30 seconds. Ray is going to try to clear out Scaffold, but here comes the execute. Surely the call comes through. Urcast can't get the entry. Annihilation fighting from default. Needs to get some more done. A huge amount of flashes coming through to allow him to go for the peak. There it is. Annihilation dealt with by 9. Finds another through the smoke as well. Cabal. What a Skinny, and it's back to the 2v5. Oh, look at that. The read from Cabal to almost find another through the smoke. D13 just standing in common positions is going to be the crutch of the round. Oh, but the AWP may just have brought this one back. Score. He takes the pick and falls back. Doesn't get over ambitious. Tiger, it's a guaranteed 14th. 2 away from taking the first map here in the series. That is a huge lead as D13 feel the wrath of the Tiger. Just look at it. 16 for 17. 15 for 16. The best performances there for D13. But over on the other side, all of Tiger fragging. 9 sitting slightly behind, but having a bigger second half than the rest of the boys. Urcast sitting happily there on 20. Dobu not far behind. Look at that. 18 for 8. He has been a monster, winning so many engagements, barely falling this match so far. Faster approach for Tiger now. At least for 9, looking like he's going to try to sell a fake towards A. Bomb. Just sitting down at the A ramp, waiting for some space to be created as he now wraps through U-bent. D13. They sent a whole lot of blokes down this direction, but oh, just a second. Look at this. Skinny's made his way to the bottom of ladder. NCL fully aware of the situation. The cover is there, but Dobu starts to open up the B side. Annihilation goes down. He is having a shocker compared to what we saw him do earlier. Look at this cabbie. Cabal seems to be fully aware that someone's gone towards SL. But Skinny down the bottom, he's been left. Maybe they thought he was stuck up top. Oh my. This may just be Tiger's downfall. Flank now starting to come out. Look at this. The move's been made. There's the timing. Urcast looks the wrong direction, but he goes for the upgrade, and the trade is there. NCL close for comfort. Great spacing from Tiger. Not going to be caught off guard. That's what we were talking about earlier, trying to find the holes in the defenses. There's one finally found, but it's not enough. And there we are. Tamir. He goes down way too ambitious at the stairs. Off no information. Molly towards the back gen as well. But, oh, the AWP goes through. Score now. Tries to close the distance. Rate is here too. Here's the wallbang. NCL down to 5. Both the T's on site so low. It's going to be up to 9 to try to clutch it unless one of these boys goes huge. The spam is there. Rate connects. There's no utility remaining for the CTs. The molly's there for Dobu, who may just be able to drop it in a moment, but he's just going to hide for the moment. Shadow not quite spotted. There's the line found. And both of the T's coming in clutch, impacting the round in the end, winning the 2v2. And Tiger edged towards a victory here on Vertigo. 15 to 5. The 10-round lead. That's a long comeback to make. But D13, if they want to try to close the round gap, they need to start now. They need to fight for Obedience. Will they have the vigor to get back in the game? Flash is now allowing for the early peak. Look at that. Skinny. A bit too much there. It off. Skinny managed to get a left. Ooh. Nice little line up to the molly on ramp there. Dobu, however, finding an edge on the smoke. Annihilation, not aware of the situation. We're brought back to the 4v4. Just waiting for a moment. There it is, Dobu, the patience. Particularly useful, and that's drawn so many rotations off of A, off of mid, off of everywhere now. You can see both the CTs going up towards the window. And it's just Rate with a UMP. He's used his last bit of utility as well. The A site could be in trouble, but the rotation starts to come back. The AWP is here, the glass cannon. Can it have an effect? Will it smash? Now straight up diggity, all of Tiger Go just sneaking their way through, waiting to try to find some prey. Score now wraps around, but look at Dobu. Tries to work the timing. The push is too late. There's their opportunity. It has been brought back to a 3v13 to get back in as well. Nade goes through. Bit of damage, but shoulder spotted on the corner. Cabal goes down for free. Urcast just covering the flank now, but needs to help out his teammate. Last pieces of utility. And here sends NCL with a flank now. Oh, the reaction just in the nick of time. NCL. What's going on here? He's only got himself a Glock. Where's his weapon? What's going on? What happened there? Did he try to upgrade and lose a gun? Interesting. And D13, they get it done with 3 alive. Interesting. Choice of weaponry there. Beautiful angle for the open in Dobu again, but he didn't expect the second man. The double up. Allows D13 to get control of stairs. Would though. I haven't seen a situation I got earlier on. In the match, but it is going to be score just fighting for control with B4. That's a whole lot of 9 with spot position, but as the jump comes straight to 24, uses some util of his own, but just slowly contacting score, takes the 1v1. Dangerous, but the risk equals reward. You know, it's all up to 9, just 8 HP and 1v4. What's the call? Slower approach now. 9, just hiding. Looking to the middle of nowhere to make sure he can cover both the ladder and the doorway. Instead opts just to flick around. Wants to try to save the AWP into the next round. When the economy's not there, but just with 3 seconds remaining, score. Finds him. Destroys him with just the USP. And the AWP didn't even shoot. 9, you could see he was very worried. But here we are, Tiger. They are going to be forced on an eco now. D13 with 8 rounds in the deficit. Starting to put some in their bag. That's a whole lot of comeback that they got to find. Molly straight down lower, denies the aggression from the T's towards B. 2-man CT set up, looking to take control of the stairs. The push goes through. And Dobu causes a bit of an upset. Flash on the front for Tamir to go aggressive, but the cross comes through already. Skinny goes aggressive. Doesn't spot the second man, but the nade goes into the perfect spot. 9 down to 60. A couple of T's so low, they are going to try to boost and control mid. It's 9 to bring it to the 3v4, so the main advantage for Tiger, no matter how much damage has been done, but another, the pre-fire comes through, spotting the shadow. But a beautiful angle from Skinny. So aggressive with the AWP. Should be able to net another. Goes wide on the repeat. Somehow 9 missing his shot. And there's the 4K. There's the quad. Skinny just bullying the pistols to victory. It got very dicey for a moment, though. Into the 24th we head. D13 do it again. It's Tiger now. They do have rifles again, but look at the off angle. Oh, surely the scope was spotted there at mid. An awkward situation, and Skinny goes down, but Annihilation finds one of his own. Molly towards mid now. Great, wants to get aggressive. Smoke comes out towards CT. It looks like starting the posture for an A split, but the thing is, Tiger, they're not at all. And hiding in the smoke now. Look at this position from Tamir. Works the timing. The T's not expected him to be hiding in the window in the smoke of all places. But he's only good for one as Cabal hits back. Cabal just shooting to deny the drop sound as he tries to make his way to B. And CL as well. Just waiting down towards the U-bend, except he's heading towards A. Towards the forklift. Rate solo at A ramp, going to be hiding at sandbags. Annihilation on the cross as well. Looks like Tiger. They've decided to group up. Will they hard clear this position, however? Annihilation, he's going to have absolutely no impact in the round until it goes to a post plant. They are switched on. NCL going to go one way. Cabal making a whole lot of noise. Calls me nade. Orp starts to make its way back now. Rate still in such a crucial position. But does he get checked? He's still hiding. It's a matter of timing. The T's, they're going to head up short, so they may just be able to plant for free. And Rate now could just go for the retake. He is not going to be checked at all. There's the perfect pick, but the trade is there. Bomb retrieved, but there's no time to plant. NCL had to try to fight for it. Fell before the timer, so at least he has that going for him. But it's D13 that take the round. Good aggression for the trade. But still unnecessary as the bomb plant could not be secured. Look at that. Just leaving it too late, Tiger. They fought their little hearts out at the man disadvantage to get back into the round, but it's D13 that seem to want it more at the moment. Knowing the gravity of the situation. Although that being said, this is still the upper bracket, so whoever loses here does have another opportunity heading towards tomorrow. They will just go down to the lower bracket and have another opportunity. A second chance to fight their way back towards the minor. High stakes still. If you do just continue to win, however, you get the easy route. Cast with the Deagle now. Trying to make his way through Dig. What a shot. What's the close range one as well? And the trade not quite coming out in time. NCL comes in. Reinforcements just not working out. And the two-pronged attack around default shuts NCL out of the round as well. Now look at this. The aggression. Dobu disregards that there could be someone on the other side of short there. But there it is. 10 on the board. D13 are making it happen. It's their map pick for a reason. They're looking very good on the defense. Tigers still lead by 5. They need to start to manage the finances. They're starting to work up that round loss bonus. They've lost so many in a row now that every time they get a bomb plant, they just get that full buyout anyway. You can see they've got so much money in the bank. And it is D13 that has called for a timeout. Straight off the back of Tiger calling for a timeout as well. So both teams trying to get as much sorted as possible now. Both tacticals, by the way. D13, not sure if they're discussing something or if they just want the salt to fall in the wound. Knowing that that Tiger, rather, they've lost a few rounds in a row now. Can play on their minds. Start to force out some mistakes. So it's been 5 at the start of the half, rather. It was 5 in a row for Tiger. And we've seen 5 in a row for D13. Which way will it swing now? Tiger have everything they need for the round, but look at that D13. They're going for that double AWP setup on Vertigo. I personally feel like that's a bit of overkill, but to each their own. There's a couple of nasty angles where you can abuse those lines of sight. Another utility. No team truly contesting ramp. Towards the stairs as well. To me, looking like they are going to go for a late aggression. Standoffish over towards middle as well for both sides. I believe that's where Skinny's going to be playing the team. And NCL is making a bit of noise here towards the ramp, looking some damage through the wall. Clearing out some nooks and crannies. As he throws the sandbags molly as well. Now heading forward, Tiger. Oh, awkward situation. Urcast spotted on the edge of the pylon. Tamir just waiting for so long for that to happen. Now the nade comes through as well, but Urcast has retreated. Dobu cops it for 30. Now the bomber's going to be retrieved on that rotation through mid, or through unders rather, over towards the A ramp. Urcast still just waiting to make his move. He's so low. His best impact will be trying to catch the CTs looking the wrong direction. Yeah, the other four boys grouping up towards ramp now, going for the hit at A. And Rate, he's not going to find any action either. He's going to fall. NCL doing the honors here. As you can see, the bomb's gone down for Cabal. But look at that. Who's the cheeky bugger in the smoke? It's Dobu just waiting. But he will fall back. And 9, he's sitting on a very common position as Urcast now tries to make his way on the flank. D13, they're going to go for the rotation. But Urcast, he is waiting so long to make his move. Hidden behind the pylon. 9 gets his leg spotted. His quad's way too thick. Now it's all going to be up to Cabal. Urcast dealt with on the flank now. Cabal in the 1v2. He's making it work. Oh, he's killing them all. He knows where the last man is. He fights for it. Pulls out the sidearm. And that'll get it done as well. Tiger finally 16-10. They get it done. Cabal, a huge effort. I think it was a 1v4 in the end. And D13, oh, they are going to be feeling that one for a little while. And now we are going to be heading over towards Nuke, ladies and gentlemen, for the second map of the series. Tiger causing the upset here on D13's map pick. But it just goes to show that they want to be the more powerful Mongolians here today. Both teams being Mongolian teams. It's pretty much a battle for bragging rights, really. As well as a battle to stay in the upper bracket for both teams. But we are going to go to a short break, ladies and gentlemen, before the second map does commence. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back with much more action shortly.
To be brilliant is to defy convention and challenge expectations. So Intel will bring the processing power for when it's time to go brilliant. Frame rates that keep up with your reflexes. Brilliant. Fast clock speeds for when you're on the clock. Brilliant. It's what we do at Intel, powering you to master your potential. Will you rise? Intel. Unleash your brilliance.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can. No matter what your passion is, soccer, rugby, racing, or esports, become a part of the experience with the moments we deliver.
In the summer back, oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aye.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you wanted, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move. 3, 2, bringing summer to you.
Ready, let's go. switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone would show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young Divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love you. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young, black, successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you wanted, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drive.
you.
Oh, baby, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it down the world and back again. Baby, let's go. 'Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round again.
I don't want your empathy, I just want another enemy. I'm not gonna change a thing for you. I'm over middle ground, and I really wanna burn it down. I'm not your friend, and I won't pretend I am. So don't reach out, and I mean that. I'm under siege, and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. I'm unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
Welcome to the war game.
You're no ally of mine. Your life is a kind of lie, and I know that I won't change your mind. We have no common ground, and we're never gonna figure it out. So don't get friendly, get angry. I'll bury you down by the bar. So don't reach out, and I mean that. I'm under siege, and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. I'm unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime. I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. You got a voice, then you better use it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you want it to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. 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 Oh, I see the signs and I see we're there.
Yeehaw, Cowboys. We are back again in the wild nuke. It's not actually that wild, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like D13 may have a chance here, but from what we saw from Tiger last map, and this being their map pick, I think we're going to have a one-sided affair. I think Tiger may just be too good for D13 to deal with, and look, that's going to be very unfortunate, but I guess I'm happy to be proven wrong. Always am. But D13, they have 3 sets of utility to start off the festivities. That is interesting. I guess Nuke is certainly a map where utility helps out a whole lot. And look at these positions as well. Smoke coming out towards the annex area. No one able to deny the drop down. And there they go. Bit of util for the lower side as well. Still on the belts for D13. Molly comes through towards the side of Mega. That should allow the bomb to go down for free. Smoke towards the right side as well. But 9, he somehow lurked in behind the defenses. I think he dropped down the ramp over towards Decon. I thought that was his teammate for a moment. I was so confused as to why his teammate was shooting him, but it wasn't his teammate. Anyway, Cabal, perfect timing to make his way towards the ramps there. The flank from Tamir, not too great. Now, Annihilation needs to go huge here, but he's going to lose his head nice and quick, and it's all up to Skinny, who goes down to Cabal as well. So 3k as he comes in late to help out the boys down on B. Just getting into all the perfect, annoying positions for D13 to deal with and winning those engagements. So there we go. Tiger off to a strong start on the defense here. D13 choosing the T side. What? Maybe there's a reason for it, but hunting for something through the smoke there. Annihilation. You can see him just lurking towards outers. Waiting for some aggression, but Tiger with those pistols. Looking towards that area. 9, however, still looking for a very long engagement here. Who spots him, goes for the repeat, and manages to get a body shot off somehow. Molly to elbow. D13 looking to collapse on ramp, but Cabal is here. Close range with the 5-7, and that's dangerous. Can't find the second man. Doesn't expect him to come around the corner. And CL not able to get too much done there with the CZ, but Urcast disregarded for a moment. Attention completely drawn from Annihilation there. So Urcast gets his hands on a Krieg. And there's the man advantage for Tiger. Still the man on site, as well as 2 towards the double doors. Smoke goes to the right position. Rate making the read, but over towards the shadows. Dobu peeking. The cover is there in the nick of time. He whiffs a couple of shots. Very crucial ones. One point going to be secured now. The bullets don't hit the mark with the spam. Now 2 of the CTs rather, positions have been compromised. Being Knight and Urcast. They still aren't completely aware of NCL and where he is, but Urcast, he's going to be spotted, edging his way through control room. Repositions, tries to take the fight as well. 9, he's going to polish him off, looks for some more, can't quite finish just yet. There it is, second attempt. Now it's all up to Rate in the 1v1, but NCL, he's got his mitts on the Krieg, and he has ran the hell away. Trying to survive and carry that one over into the 4th. No buy will ensue. There is at least a CZ to drop over as well. But maybe we'll drop the Krieg instead. Off to a slow start. Didn't have the greatest game over on Vertigo either. See how this one goes. Tack pause. Oh, actually, tech pause coming in for Tiger. So something going wrong on their front. D13 managed to string 2 together and go out into the lead. So a good start for the T side here on Nuke. What do we got? Enemies flashed. D13 utilizing the flashes effectively. Tiger's flash is yet to hit the mark, although it is only 3 rounds in, so they haven't had a huge opportunity to buy too many, especially considering it's the CT side. Everything costs a pretty penny. 9 had to go back to try to find something. Thought that the CZ was on the ground, but Dobu actually had it. Playing cheeky buggers there. And CL on the line. The off angle. Looking fine. He picks up the first onto Skinny. And there's the man advantage potential for an upset. Still minimal. See what NCL can do. Doesn't hit the mark with that molly. It's a whole lot of wasted money. Could have saved that one for later. Right now. Tries to take the line, looking to contact towards the upper bomb site. But look at this stack from Tiger. There's 4 men at outers. Just waiting for a wrap to come towards Annex. And it's not going to happen. Still now. Control of heaven. Going to go for the retake. Flash comes through. Rate can't see a thing, but he still reacts in time. Doesn't spot the other pusher, but the crossfire is too strong. D13 mopping up every last one of the CTs, and NCL doesn't bother saving that Krieg either. He will go in to try and at least get a trade, get some extra damage done to the economy, knowing that they will be able to buy up into the 5th, but doesn't squish a single fly. Misses them all with the swatter. And there it is, the 2-round lead for D13. They can manage to get 6, 7, 8 rounds here on the T side. We may just head over to Mirage. Have a chance at a 3rd map. We'll see what Tiger can do with the full bite. D13 going for the outers play. Throwing essentially like a default smoke now, those outers smokes, but they are going to commit. Staying fully silent, however. Oh, and Dobu with the Famis. A bit of RNG. And the bullet spread works in his favor there. As he does continue to spam through Squeaky. Now look at this. D13 already with the cross. The CTs, they're not down here. They're not in the halls, at least. Urcast, he's going to be hiding over on site. A good position if the wrap comes through decon, and that's exactly what's going to happen as well. But it turns into a pincer annihilation. Getting the man to head in this direction. Flashing down. But look at that Urcast. He blew a hole in the door, so annihilation won't be switched on to his position. It works wonders. He jumps up onto the rafters for the moment. Dobu, he's going to go aggressive into secret. That's a whole lot of information as the lobby push comes through for Tiger. Free upgrades in terms of the firepower. Urcast, he's just going to be lurking down on side as well. The cheeky little angle finds a single. The trade very hard for the T's, but Rate pushes out. Can't quite get back to cover. He's going to be last alive as well. NCL fully aware. Beautiful shots coming out from him with the M4 there to polish off the final two and put a second on the board for Tiger. Dobu only RNG, you reckon? Look, I reckon I can amass a huge amount of clips to prove you wrong. But we'll see how you go. Ooh, good placement on that nade. Look at that, Tamir. Look, you've got a cricket team, baseball team, and you're looking to find yourself a catcher. Tamir is your man. Get him in. Did not drop that nade at all. Right, flash towards the ramp now. Tamir just opting to go in first. He still had a full set of utility. That's a very expensive kill, even though it was just the Glock. And Rate will eventually come through and manage to get the trade. He's found himself 2, but he's in a 1v3. Has to clutch this one. Has to ace it to get it done, but he's only got 3 HP now. 3 little Harry Potters. And I don't know if he can get it done, but at least the positioning of the CTs favors him to get a bomb plant. But look at that utility. He's going to start to make his way back to the trophy. Knife out. No idea that any of this was dirty. He obviously had the time against him. He couldn't go silent. So it is understandable. But knife out in a situation like that, you have no hope of winning. If any, it's a tiny, tiny chance. And there it is. Tiger, they brought it back to even standings. 3-3. Break in the vents nice and early there. D13. Are they going to go for an uppers hit? Or are they just breaking them? Well, I'll get some sound cues going. Looks like we do have a player on T-roof. Maybe a similar situation to that upper hit that turned into a vent drop earlier. Just waiting. Comes that molly on the top of Heart, forcing the CTs into positions that CTs are going to be able to clear, but straight through the smoke, it's dangerous. And it's a 2-for-1 as D13 make a silly mistake. Urquhart, however, is aggressive, straight into the lobby, managing to find a headshot with the spray that was held. And it's all up to Rate, who has managed to make his way down into the vent. The CTs not quite switched on to the situation. But if they do drop down, they may find him. Oh, there it is, up the ladder. Rate manages to find Urcast from behind. But 9 just destroys him because Rate was running with the bomb out. D13 making a couple of silly mistakes time and time again. And are getting completely punished for it. Look, some things starting to go their way, but they're just not getting the huge amount of damage done to Tiger's economy. So their riders ran to buy yet again. D13 not able to get that bomb plant. So they can go for the force, but the sacrifice will be in terms of utility. Someone said wasting nades. They're not wasting nades. They're just getting done by counter utility. They're throwing them to execute. And then the CTs are going, oh, wow. Look, they're executing. See this utility I have? I'm going to put that to use. And Smoke's hut. Smokes off Squeaky, forces the T's rather, to run through smokes at them, which nets them 1.5 kills, which turn into 2 because the teammate was there to trade. Anyway. Tiger now in the lead after finding 3 in a row of their own, as well as that early pistol. D13 starting to line up utility of their own. As you can see, Skinny, he has gone for the MAC-10. Late out as execute, coming through, but as you can see, that bomb starting to head back towards uppers. And Tiger, they've done their homework. They seem to be aware. Cast up on blue. Dangerous position to be in, but he gets so much information off of that. Took the risk. And now Tiger, the uppers player's not going to go for the rotation. Here comes the double pump, the second to hit. Dobu, he spotted that bomb as well. The round is now Tigers to lose. 5v3, make it 5v2. Zocast tries to go for timing on the ladder. No, he doesn't find the second man. Final bullet. That is disgusting. Committed to the spray, and it somehow found him too. That's disgusting. I hate seeing ladder kills. The M4 as well. You know, the spray inaccuracy is not the worst, arguably, but still, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. Was it Sloth Squadron that used to do all the stat sheets back on Reddit a couple of years ago? I think that's still something that's really interesting to read. You can see that certain weapons have crazy ladder accuracy compared to others. It's just like stats that Valve just completely overlooked when they just threw it in. It seems that way. Last bullet on a ladder. You couldn't have asked for more. The fact that he stayed alive, though, that was the more sad part. He should have been traded. 100%. Anyway, D13 again, making a couple of mistakes, getting read like a book. Disgusting. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was a tech pause from Tiger, and then attack pause from D13. Oh, good timing on that flash, though. Look. That one was nice. Rate goes down on towards the B site. Bomb not spotted. The drop certainly wasn't either. Stat analysis after a patch. Yeah, I swear that does... Does he still do that? I don't know if he has done that for a while. Anyway. Ooh, Cabal gets binked, but no one able to follow up just yet. Tries to buy the time, wants to drop the molly, but he has a teammate swing it in. Urcast gets as much done as he can, and they aren't aware that the second man's still hanging in this position. He's still alive. Cabal look in the wrong direction, can't flick around in time. The bomb now in control of the CTs. Rate just trying to get in the right position. NCL comes through, but the smoke, it doesn't stop the bullets, but it definitely stops that vision, and Dobu gets in the perfect position to clutch another for Tiger. That is 5 in a row. That is a great start to the map now for Tiger, as D13 are struggling to compete. Forced off the line, but he goes into the fire. Burns for that one. And here comes the drop right in the perfect position. Cops a whole lot of damage from the Molotov as well, but position starting to be found by D13. The CT starting to get mopped up as well, and there it is, 3v2. Still a winnable situation for Tiger. Until for the retake, couple of flashes to get through these smokes, even though it was a faster approach this round. Cabal manages to double it up. Looks for the other one through the wall. a common position. Right, standing in it as well, but that molly going to force him. He's gone passive now, can't win the round. But he does run towards T, which isn't where the bomb is, so Rate is just going to give up this one at the cost of keeping his weapon in play for the 11th round. But Tiger, happy to go for the retake. Rate just certainly not... Look, he was 14 for 7. Surely if he wraps towards Hut there, he has a chance. There's a chance in that round. You know there is. There's always a chance. It seems like D13's mental game just not quite there. They are letting Tiger get into their heads and making a couple of mistakes. Making a couple of curious decisions. Dobu now posted on outers. Again, we are going to see the deep smokes. To allow a whole lot of outers control. Wrap into warehouse. Oh, actually. Cancelled a couple. They're going for the annex and warehouse smokes instead, as 9 is fully ready for that one. Spots the shadow falling. And track him down. There's the bomb spotted. Also, big 2K. Big round for Tiger, yet again. Annihilation doesn't go for the bomb, instead tries to get some control, but now there's almost no hope of a retrieval mission for that bomb. There's Rate and Skinny so far away. Dobu spamming through the smoke, looking, waiting for the T's to be in some sneaky corners. And maybe the bomb wasn't spotted, surely. 9, he's taking a different line. Not quite having eyes on the prize. So apparently it didn't go around the corner enough to pop up on the map. So D13 with an opportunity. Great, he's going to go straight into the off angle. The timing on the peak couldn't have been better against Skinny there. The bomb never retrieved. D13 not even worried, not even phased about it. Happy just to lose another, it seems. The teamwork not looking like it's there at the moment. D13's positioning all over the shop. And their timings on the T side, a little bit iffy. And this is what I was worried about when D13 decided to start on T side, was a situation like this, where they get a couple of rounds, but they get off to a bad start. And as you head into the second half, if you don't have that mental game, if you don't have a strong mentality, it's almost over before it begins. Someone said just rush lower. I don't know if that's the strat. Like, it was getting them down there earlier, but the thing is, you could see Tiger's rotations were just on point, and they'd meet them down there very quickly. D13 unable to crack it. Here comes the secret smokes. Looking for safe passage. Let's see if 9 is able to go toe-to-toe, but he'll go up to heaven and try to gaze from above. Urcast just blowing open the double doors. Very ambitious. But that's if the push does go down to lowers. Which it certainly has. 4 of the boys down into the halls now. Tiger are playing the lower bomb site really passively. In a lot of high-level play, you'll see the crossfire held from both sets of stairs. So they can try to go left, right, good night. 1-2. Peekaboo. But Tiger, they are happy just to hold from Mega and on site. As D13 allowed just to run around, encapsulate the lower bomb site, but still somehow struggling to get on. Urcast drawing first blood with 10 seconds left to plant. Great, manages to go for the trade, but they still need to fight their way out of decon. That's where the bomb is as well. The utility is not there to deny the vision at Mega, and the flank comes in, but Skinny had no idea there was a second man on the wall. Very tunnel vision indeed, maybe playing 4x3. Tamir, he's going to fall as well, and it's all up to Annihilation. He gave us some entertainment earlier. Can he do it again in the 1v3? But, oh, finds the first mistake there. 9 not clearing the angle first. Util in hand. NCL mollying over towards double doors, but the bomb is not going to be planted for Annihilation. And I dare say the round's already won. NCL with the cover. As the defuse gets stuck. And Tiger Send it all the way to 9. Like a DHL delivery man. All the way across, all the way through. Looking for that wind. Wind? Win. Me fish, me spam. Blub blub, no ban. Understandable. I hope you're all having fun. Also, you know, just a bit of a vibe check. So, ladies and gentlemen, please hit me with some 1s in chat if you think this is easy peasy for Tiger. Hit me with some 2s in chat if you think D13 are going to come back into this one. You think Annihilation is going to pick up his game and go huge in the second half to clutch it for D13? Or can I get some 3s if you're a cheeky bugger? That's all I want. Couple of 3s, couple of 1s, couple of 2s. I don't want bias chat. I don't want any chat bias, alright? You know, there's already enough caster bias all the time in this world. We need less chat bias. That's what I reckon. Anyway, slower approach to the round. 20 seconds. No one falling. D13. Just once again. Waiting out everything towards outers there. Throwing the smokes nice and late. But it may just be the double pump. Ooh, sending a couple of the boys through. That warehouse smoke. Close towards Annex now. Looks like it could be an approach into Annex. Flash towards credit card. Just trying to buy the time, but it doesn't hit the right mark. So the Annex player able to continue having the vision. Annihilation still managed to work the timing. Dobu falling. Up towards Mustang there. NCL yet to be spotted. But he does have his teammate on site to go for the trade. The swing comes through. Urcast gets it done for a double. Make it 3. There's the bomb. And that'll be a 10th, surely, for Tiger. The 2v2, however, 2v1. The Skinny now. Last alive on site, that Molly. Going to force him out of the preferred plant position. But the wrap comes through. Cabal goes into the 1v1. Dangerous situation for him. But Skinny cannot hit his shots from below. It's death from above instead. And there it is. The double digits found by Tiger. Looking like they're realistically could be 12-3. Let's be real. D13, they can force into this if they really wish. They could also force into the final round if they force into this one. But at least if they force here, they have a better chance of getting a bomb plant and a better chance of the round win. So it looks like that may just be the decision they're going to make, knowing that they've got the round loss bonus completely stacked up anyway. If you leave a couple of dollars in the bank, look, there's always the fallback chance. And that's the call. So we'll see if Tiger are going to be ready for this one. It was actually Tiger with the tactical timeout there. Annex is a new one? I've been calling it Annex for 5 years. Mini garage. Oh, that's a mouthful, you know. It's Annex. Some people call it Mini. But Hut's Hut. Because the thing is, there's a lot of people that mix up Hut and Mini. Some people call Hut Mini and then call Mini Annex. So, Annex and Hut. And then there's the problem. There you go. But that's been a call in Australia for a very long time. Early util towards up as D13 looking to potentially go for the rush, but a couple of pieces of utility are going to stop them in their tracks. There it is. Another molly as well for Dobu. Happy just to hold hit from Annex. And, looking for more. The bink through the smoke is massive. The Skinny goes down. The nade finishes there for Dobu as well. Everything working out for Tiger at the moment. The bomb at least goes down for D13, so they'll be able to buy into the final round, but it's a 1v5. All hope essentially lost. Beautiful placement on the nade. It does whiff on the corner. Tamir finds a single kill. A consolation prize. Participation prize, of course. And that'll do it. 11-3. D13 choosing to start on the wrong side for sure. the confidence as they head into the second half. Already not looking good. Wait, are you telling me people call Annex a main scourger? Mate, that's something. Nine aggressive at outers. Tiger finally going for a different hold here. And look at that. The attention has been so drawn that Tamir doesn't show some fundamentals, does not clear his corners. Nurcast just pushes forward and completely destroys D13. The round's already done. NCL finds score. And Tiger are now just completely disrespecting D13, holding W like champions. Look at the distance gained. Annihilation straight into the crosshair of Urcast, who's just padding those stats, hunting for that HLTV rating. And Tiger, as I said before, reality of a 12-3 half is very, very likely. And it has happened. 9-round lead as we head into the second half. D13 go to the defensive, but they have a whole long way to go. And if they lose this pistol, looks like it's lights out, and they'll be heading down to the lower bracket. I might be getting ahead of myself, but realistically, look, you got to bite the bullet sometimes. Yeah, Squeaky is the door next to Hut at upper. And Decon, the other single door down on the bottom side, which is decontamination, because there's the decontamination suits in there. Is there. And Toxic used to be the double doors on site under Mega. But that doesn't exist anymore. So people still call that corner under the rafters Toxic. Which sounds weird, but that's why it's called. It's like forklift on Vertigo, right? There's no forklift there. It's just there. It's just what it's called. Anyway, second half coming through. Tiger already just completely overrunning the A site. D13 looking to play for the retake, but it may just be a mistake as there's a whole lot of T's here with a whole lot of bullets in those little blocks. But the push, the chemistry looking good. The timing on the push is together. Coming through. 9 surviving for a time. But that defuse is being stuck. The spin coming through as well. The T's not making a move. Who is that? Because I'm pretty sure that's banned. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to turn your sense up and spin when you're defusing. Who was that with the kit? Annihilation. Because he did that in the first best of 3 as well. I need to have a look into that. But it looks like they might not be winning this game anyway. And doing that on the defuse hasn't actually had an effect on any rounds so far. So, you know, that doesn't make it okay. But imagine if someone was spraying towards him and he just dodges all the bullets because, you know, the bugged animation. Anyway, 9 can't go down with his little mates, but the bomb certainly is. Down towards double doors to Mir. Hot on the heels, looking to deny this bomb plant as best he can. He gets the angle. The bomb plant position, not optimal. And there it is. The CTs finally getting an opportunity. D13. Annihilation in the 17th round. To maybe get back in the game. Or at least get a bit of confidence, you know? That's what I'm thinking. He could have a high sense, but even if you have a high sense, I don't think you're allowed to spin around like a crazy man. Anyway, Oh, the aggression at out is just not read by D13 at all. Annihilation. Couldn't get back. The longer line of sight. Skinny just waiting. Oh, over towards the lock as the man is spotted. Tamir as well. Zerkas just pushing through a smoke. Tiger now making a couple of mistakes. There's the lineup as well. Look at that. The wall bang. The collateral with the M4. You love to see it. Still an opportunity for Tiger as it is the 3v2. However unlikely. Tamir and Score. Still close, looking to try and play together. Trying to go silently, dropping. Ooh, to go for the exchange in weapons. Org now retrieved again as the AK upgrade comes through. Dangerous considering this position from Dobu. And they have no idea either. There is the ticket back to the round. Cabal is close too. It's all up to Score to try to hold. Skinny is actually at heaven as well. So the crossfire is there. The timing on the peaks is perfect. And D13 find another. But how many more rounds do they need before we start believing in the comeback? That's what I need to know. And that's a question, chat. Please let me know. I'm feeling it's like, once they get to 10, then there's a chance. All right? Then there's a chance. It's not forbidden in the rulebook? Okay, maybe it was just something that... I swear it was, though. Anyway. Got some rulebook experts in chat. Let's see how it goes. There it is. Tamir finds himself a 2K. Great start to the round. D13 looking to make this easy peasy lemon squeezy. And it is exactly what's going to happen. Angle still going to be held. A couple of nice shots hit by NCL, but couldn't quite finish off those CTs. And there it is. The 5-round difference. D13. 3 more before we start believing, all right? Made it over towards outers. Gets some free damage to Dobu. 45 Harry Potter's done. Look at that. The faster approach. Dobu has completely made his way into Ghetto for free. The other T's follow. That's 4 men slotted through. This Cabal, he's going to stay on the lurk there up on top of Silo. Perfect position for Tamir to be in. Placement of the flash. Doesn't hit the mark. Tamir lives on to tell under the tail. The lineup is there, however. Look at that. The second man killed first. Finding the headshot through the body. 9 manages to go for the trade, but D13 still with a man advantage. Annihilation close with the AWP here. Dangerous position to be if the pop comes through. Up the ladder. Now Tiger just waiting at the time. Tamir, elbow spotted. Up on the sink. Trying to keep his hands clean, you know. Coronavirus, it is a problem right now, but I don't think you need to wash your hands in game, so. Unfortunate decision. You know, the paranoia is spreading. The hysteria too strong for him this time. NCL now able to retrieve the bomb. Potential for NCL to go for the wallbang on the Score, but he does reposition. And doesn't want to give up his position either. Yeah, the push straight up. Vent comes through. Sound cues are plenty. Cabal gets the trade. Annihilation at close range. Makes it dangerous on the repeat. Can't get that second shot off in time. 1v1 now. Score has no idea what was coming for him. I believe the ladder was heard on the push up the vent. And there it is, Tiger. They're back on the board. They found themselves a first for the half. After D13 had a nice little streak. But Tiger finally putting a stop to their plans. And as we head into the 21st round, their buy's looking pretty good. But look at that economy on D13. They've taken so much damage in those rounds they've won that they're not going to be able to buy into the next if they don't win this one. It'll be very significant in their comeback. This is a perfect place to win one for the CTs. Urcast with a flash over towards heaven. Actually a smoke, not a flash at all. I need to get my eyes checked. I only got new glasses the other day, but look, we're still having vision problems. Good placement of the molly there. In to deny a sneaky peek from credit card. Here it is, NCL on the trade. Annihilation. Spotted at the stairs. Tamir does re-aggress. Oh, can't find that for free. Not spotted. Whips the initial spray, but brings it back the second time. Whether Urcast could be in the warehouse, but doesn't. Look in the right direction. Oh, and that was the other player, NCL. Look, 7 HP. He could have gone down so easily if the trigger was hit a little earlier. But it's back to the 3v3. D13 with a HP advantage of all things. Cabal still lurking on T roof. As he may just go back for the upper bomb site split. Urcast in a strong position as well. Spots the CT at Outers. Score. Cops a bullet, but that is going to alert the CTs of Urcast's position. They are going to try to collapse on him, dealing with the single man as best they can. So much info for Skinny. Whether Urcast is coming from heaven. There it is. Bomb dropped in the nick of time. NCL retrieves it with 5 seconds to plant. That nade misses the mark. The bomb plant, rather, is going to be denied. The score comes in right at the correct moment. Cabal makes it very scary for D13, but they net another. But there it is. We were talking about the economy. And Tiger, they didn't get the bomb plant, so their economy is going to be in a way as well. But surely the force comes through. No, they're going to go for the pistol armor. They don't realize that they've done so much damage to D13's economy. So the half buy will be the call. Oh my. Need to finish my coffee. It's getting a little bit late. I'm getting old. Here it is, NCL going for the vent drop with the boys with the bomb. No one falling either. Urcast still lurking, waiting for the push. Gets a bit of damage done. Re-peek from 9. Watching that flank, expecting the vent drop. That's going to be one for free. Cabal has to try to make his way through ramp late, but Rate just accepted his fate. Over there towards Dark. Cabal, he's going to go on a big old adventure, just clearing out the squeaky area. Needs to get down to help out NCL. He's the only man on site for the T's, but here comes the troops. Smokes over towards Decon with the flash as well, over towards double doors. Can't see 9, he's just going to be hidden, but opens the door at the wrong time. They're blasted off, the molly comes through too late, and Score happy just to stick the defuse. Tiger could have caused the upset there. They at least get a bit of damage in the round, but it's not a huge amount, all things considered. So that's it. D13 almost on the double digits, almost going to get my belief back, as it is going to be the 4-round lead still for Tiger. With the consistency of the defenses here, D13 could surely cause the upset. Only dropping 1 round in the half so far. Setting themselves up for success. Amir, he's going to go for the early drop. He's going to make his way over towards Secret, but he will be met by Dobu, who's gone through quite quickly. This position straight on the corner, spotted already. Drop some smoke to buy some time, but the other T's not quite heard as they go for the silent contact, beating the wall of smokes before it faded. Again, we've seen this from Tiger before. They've invested 4 men over towards the halls there. Tamir opting... Well, the stairs are double doors instead. Maybe on the vent line. The problem with this is even though you can go and play around with the angles that you hold, you can get collapsed on very easily if you give up the line. But Tamir now. Decon stairs. Looking good. Potential for a run boost. Why did you swap off that? I want to see what's going on. Oh, it was the boost to check the stairs. And Tamir spots the information. 40 seconds remain. Tiger now need to make their move. Going to try and get in the control room. Up on the ladder. What are you doing, Skinny? A very interesting situation. And looks like Cabal, he's going to deal with the other A players lurking through Annex at the perfect moment. Dobu with the entries as well. Oh, but they're on the ramp. Very scary. Rate in a very strong position, but only good for the single trade. No more. A D13 not going to get over towards the double digits. Tiger now 2 away from a victory. The money's there as well. So many alive at the end of the previous. 5 rounds the difference. And Tiger now getting their second for the half. All they needed was 4. And they've now found half of that. But a slower approach again, not throwing any smokes towards the outer area. The outer bomb site? There's no outer bomb site on Nuke. That's Train Mac. D13. Relatively strong positions given the weaponry that they have. You can see the Swag 7 in the hands of Score, playing very close to Squeaky, but if he gets stuck in that corner, he could be in a bit of a pickle. Oh, Tamira's fallen, and that might just be the opportunity that CT's need. The problem is, Skinny, he's gone down as well, and Score does make work with the Mag 7, but he's only good for the 1 as the trade comes through from 9. And Tiger, great fundamentals, going in together, going in pairs, able to trade everything through that they need to. And now, a guaranteed 15th for Tiger. D13. You've got Rate here, who isn't even going to tempt fate by going for the round. Just trying to take the Deagle into the next, knowing the economy is in a terrible situation. D13 on death's door. About to be knocked straight down to the lower bracket. We predicted it before. After they chose to start on the T side. Look, maybe the CT side was the answer for them. Have a bit of a higher level of confidence as they headed towards the second half. But Dobu, oh, surely not. Insult to injury. It's actually Rate. His position has been found, and Urcast gets the trade. So there has been a bit of a whittle away towards the economy. But there it is. Tiger now on match point, looking to close out this best of 3 in just 2 maps. And continue on in the upper bracket to the upper bracket final, which will be tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Hopefully. This is still, remember, Tiger's first best of 3 for the night, because their first best of 3 got cancelled. Well, got forfeited by Icarus, who didn't show. And apparently Icarus didn't show in the second match they had tonight. Anyway, well, we are back. Cabal, he's getting some entries. 9, good trade. Urcast finds one of his own as well. And it's just a couple of pistols that D13 have remaining, dropping on. Like everything is just going wrong for them now. And 9 is going to polish it off, taking it down Rate in the end. Congratulations, Tiger. They've done it. 2-0. Beautifully done. Beautifully played there on Nuke to close it out in the end. It got a little bit scary. That was 6 rounds that were found by D13, but in the end, it was Tiger victorious. And as you can see, I think it was Cabal. 24 for 11, great performance. 21 and 14 for 9. Urcast on the 20 for 16. Dobu and NCL having some decent impact as well. But it was the other 3 that just did their jobs beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all from me tonight. I hope you have had a great time watching this beautiful East Asian Counter-Strike Mongolian CS. Looking like best CS at the moment in the region. Tiger, certainly a team to be reckoned with. Anyway, that's it from me. I've been Mac. If you want to catch me at Mac_is_trash on socials. MacMade on Twitch. And yeah, I'll see you for the next 2 days as well, as we do follow all these teams through the ESL 1 Rio 2020 East Asia closed qualifier. And it has been a good time. Thank you for coming. I will see you later. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves as I have. You've been great. And I love you all dearly. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
be brilliant is to defy convention and challenge expectations. So Intel will bring the processing power for when it's time to go. Brilliant. Frame rates that keep up with your reflexes. Brilliant. Fast clock speeds for when you're on the clock. Brilliant. It's what we do at Intel, powering you to master your potential. Will you rise? Intel. Unleash your brilliance.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can. No matter what your passion is, soccer, rugby, racing, or esports, become a part of the experience with the moments we deliver.
I don't want your empathy, I just want another enemy. I'm not gonna change a thing for you. I'm over middle ground, and I really wanna burn it down. I'm not your friend, and I won't pretend I am. So don't reach out, and I mean that. I'm under siege, and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. I'm unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
Welcome to the war game. You're no ally of mine. Your life is a kind of lie, and I know that I won't change your mind. We have no common ground, and we're never gonna figure it out. So don't get friendly, get angry. I'll bury you down by the bar. So don't reach out, and I mean that. I'm under siege, and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. I'm unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime again, can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. You got a voice, then you better use it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you wanted to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. You say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody. Oh, I see the signs and I see with them.